Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Greg. Just getting ready for Monday Night Football. It's week 1. Bills are playing the Patriots. I'm pumped. Are you pumped? I know I'm pumped. Unfortunately, the Patriots have beaten the Bills 11 times in a row. That makes me very sad. I'm sure it makes you very sad as well, unless you're a Patriots fan watching this. You can leave a comment. I don't really give a crap what you have to say. Nonetheless, I'm going to break this game down for you guys the best I can. I know you guys don't want to sit here and watch long videos. I don't want to do it either. So I'm going to keep this as short as I can, hopefully under 5 minutes. Basically, we're going into the season. The Bills, they signed T.O. Awesome. Why not? Nothing else is working. They bring in this, future Hall of Fame wide receiver, and now he's on the Bills. We're not used to having that kind of star power. Should be a good benefit to the offense. As far as the Patriots go, Tom Brady's back, and that's probably not a good sign for the rest of the AFC. Threw 50 touchdowns when he was healthy in 2007. I'm not too stoked about that. And plus, he has the Bills' number. He's beaten us, 10 times in a row, or 9 times in a row. Castle beat us a couple times last year, whatever. What I'm more concerned about right now, heading into the first game, is obviously the offensive line for the Bills. They have 3 rookies starting. They just cut Langston Walker, who was supposed to start at left tackle. Now they got Demetrius Bell, who, I'm a little concerned about. People think he's like the next, Jason Peters or something, but for every Jason Peters, there's probably 100 guys, you never even heard of. So I don't really understand where people are going with that argument. I like the guy. He's 6'7", he's huge, he's got a lot of raw talent, big, a lot of speed. I don't know how he's going to handle, Ty Warren on the edge, but I'm hoping he does well. Eric Wood at left guard, I love. I think this kid is going to be a stud. Sure, he misses a couple assignments in the preseason, but nonetheless, the guy is just, he's got a lot of talent. He's going to be a stud. I don't see how he can't be. He's still a rookie. He's going to learn, and he's going up against one of the biggest, baddest. I can't stand Vince Wilfork, but nonetheless, he's one of the biggest and baddest there is at defensive tackle. So hopefully him and Hangartner will hold down Wilfork. That should definitely help the running game. Running game is minus Marshawn Lynch this week and for the next 2 weeks. I'm definitely concerned about that, but Fred Jackson's probably the best running back that many people in the league have never even heard of. And I think he's definitely going to have a big game today. He rushed for 136 yards against the Patriots in Week 17 last year. This Patriots defense is completely different. There's no Brewski, there's no Vrabel, there's no Seymour, there's no Ellis Hobbs. I mean, it's a completely different defense than it was last year. I think the Bills should be able to find some sort of success. That is, if Trent Edwards can get some protection. Now, I'm going back to the offensive line here, but Trent I feel like he's going to be running for his life a lot back there. I feel like Belichick's just going to know exactly what type of schemes to throw at him. We got a new offensive coordinator in Buffalo, just like that, 9 days before the season starts or whatever the hell it was. It's going to take some sort of creativity on the Bills' part to beat the Patriots, especially in New England with this Brady coming back, all this crap. You see it all over ESPN. You probably haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure if you've been watching TV, you've seen it. Anyway, I feel like the Bills can score some points with that defense being down a little bit. I feel like I'm okay with Captain Checkdown, as we call him in Buffalo. Trent Edwards just dishing it off to the running backs. Jackson can make plays in the open field. Let him do it. Throw it to Roscoe on a screen or something. He's a kick returner. You got to get him in space. Line T.O. and Evans up on the same side of the field. Safety can't cover both of those guys. So I want to see some new things, something I haven't really seen before. Trent, he's got to make quicker decisions. And I know he's capable of it. He showed it in the first 6 games last year. As long as that offensive line holds up, I feel all right about the offense. Defensively, I'm not stoked about going up against Moss and Wes Welker, who could be the most overrated receiver ever play the game. Yeah, I said it. The Patriots are just so good at getting him in space. What does he do? What does he do for the team? Yeah, 100 catches, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, whatever. I know that's what he's doing, but he runs like these little slants, little ins, and he's in wide open space. He catches the ball for like 5 yards and takes another 8 and 13 yards first down. Sure, it's effective. Congratulations, New England. You found something that works. But I just don't like Wes Welker as a wide receiver. I think if you got him running regular patterns like Evans and Owens and guys like other guys around the league do, I just don't think he's going to be as effective. But that's how they choose to use him, and I have no problem with that. If it's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, I expect to see Wes Welker catch, probably 8 balls tonight. What I don't want to see is Kevin Falk catch 8 balls out of the backfield. That's going to drive me nuts on third downs. Brady loves that guy. He's just sort of his go-to guy on third down, and just a first down machine. I can't stand it, but it works. Again, it works. Terrence McGee playing for a contract this year. He's in a contract year. This is his first serious test, and it comes in week 1. If he wants to get paid, he better show that he can hold on to guys like Randy Moss. He needs to cover him. I don't want to see Moss scored 4 touchdowns in Buffalo the last time Brady was healthy. They won 56-10. It was awful, and those 4 touchdowns came in the first half. By the way, it's a little ridiculous if you ask me. But the key is obviously getting pressure on Brady. The Giants showed that in the Super Bowl. You got to knock this guy down. You got to get in his head. You got to make him sore, make him hurt. He stands back there all day. Eventually, somebody's going to get open, probably Wes Welker. But, he's got so many outlets. Now he's got Joey Galloway, who can definitely stretch the field. He's about 100 years old, but he can still, run like a freaking jaguar. So, he kind of scares me a little bit in the passing game. Moss, obviously, is one of the most dominating receivers, arguably, ever to play the game. So they're going to be effective if Brady has time to stand back there. So the defensive line is going to be very, very important. And then on the defensive line, Aaron Schobel, who has sacked Tom Brady more than any other defensive end in the league, he needs to get into Brady's face. I'm hoping that Stroud is going to take up some double teams in the middle, and that'll free Schobel on the edge to get into Brady's face. I know Brady does not like playing the Bills. He's openly said that he doesn't like playing the Bills, but I don't know why, because he beats them just about every time. But Schobel needs to get in there and knock Brady down. On the other side, I don't believe Chris Kelsey is playing tonight. I know he has some family problems. My prayers go out to him and his daughter. But Aaron Maben should be getting the start. I feel like they're going to go with Ryan Denny, but I definitely want to see Aaron Maben out there on the defensive end, because I don't think any Patriots lineman can keep up with him. I feel like he's so fast. I don't know if he's got the moves or the finesse down yet, but I feel like he can get into the backfield and disrupt Brady, make him make decisions quicker than he wants to. I would like to see, corner blitzes or defensive ends dropping in the coverage, things that throw the offensive line off, things that are hard to pick up at the line of scrimmage. Sure, Brady's one of the best in the league at doing that, but the Bills just really haven't thrown stuff like this at him before. I've talked to Lee Evans. He said that the Patriots run a different scheme every single time they play the Bills. And I'm assuming that's offensively and defensively. They never give them the same look. The Bills just go with the same look every time. That probably falls back on the coaching, but that's a completely different argument altogether. Bottom line, I would love to see the Bills win tonight. I'm so pumped to see them just kick off the season. I don't think they're going to pull it out tonight. I think, Moss, Welker, those guys are just going to have great nights. Patriots don't have to run the ball. They say they're committed to it by keeping 5 running backs. I don't think that's going to happen. Brady's probably going to throw the ball 35, 40 times, probably for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns or something like that. To stop that, I wish they just have somebody follow Welker wherever he goes. I don't care if he goes to the bathroom. Follow him there. Don't let this guy get open, because he's the third down killer, him and Kevin Falk. Moss is probably going to get his anyway. But, like I said, bottom line, I'm going to go with New England 34-17 over the Bills in this one. Bills will drop to 0-1, obviously. New England goes to 1-0, top of the division. I feel like Patriots are easily the favorite to take the division this year with Brady back, as much as I hate to say it. I'm not going to be too upset. You play to win in this league, and I know that sounds Herm Edwards-ish and stuff, but there's no such thing as a moral win in my mind. Bills need to go out and make a statement, or at least make some sort of statement, so I hope they can keep it at least really close. And if they can come out and win this thing, then, hey, all power to them, because, nobody's expecting it. Merrill Hodge said that they don't have a shot, and Herm Edwards said that, it's definitely going to be 12 tonight. So make something happen. You guys, this is bulletin board material. Make things happen. Just just do it. I don't even know how to put it into words. I know Dick Duran is very uncreative with his offense and all that stuff, but maybe he's got something, the KG Dick Duran, as they call him on NFL Network, maybe he's got something planned. And that's all I can really hope for. Otherwise, I don't see how the Bills are going to end this streak tonight in New England on opening night. I just don't see it happening. You know, I don't want to be pessimistic, but that's just the way I see it. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I'm sorry, I went way over 5 minutes. I know I'm at like 10 minutes right now. You guys probably stopped watching. If you hung with me this long, I appreciate it. Again, my name is Greg. I intend to do this every week, and I will give it my best shot to do so and try and cut down on the length. End of the line, Patriots 34, Bills 17. Look on to Tampa Bay. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Enjoy the game.